Hola Chica, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are here, then you are curious how to use Instagram to develop a profitable niche, and I'm excited to dive right into that in this video. Okay, so why is a niche important? We hear it all the time in the blogger, influencer, entrepreneurial realm. The way I see it is you want to be known for something specific, and having a niche is a specialized way to do that. Imagine if on my platforms I was sharing about beauty, fitness, fashion, and health interchangeably every day. How confused would you be? Would you follow me on Instagram? Probably not, because you wouldn't know what you were following. It would be confusing and all over the place, especially if I was starting out. So if your friends asked you, hey, why should I follow Morgan? You wouldn't really know what to say because you wouldn't really be sure what I was teaching. So having a niche is so important, especially at the beginning, as you are focusing on what you want to share, having a narrow niche. When you focus on a certain subject and narrow that niche in, you are going to accelerate your growth and your authority. What do I mean by that? If someone comes and follows you, they're going to know exactly what they're getting from you in a very, very specific light. You are going to begin to accelerate your authority and thus be able to eventually charge more for your services and products in the future because you will become an expert in a certain category. Think about it like this. Who do you think gets paid more in the health industry? A generalized practitioner or a specialized neurosurgeon? Probably the specialized neurosurgeon because they are focused on a specific category of health and they have a unique service to offer their patients. It is the exact same way with developing your niche and getting it very narrow so that when somebody comes to you, they know that you are focused in on that topic and they can trust you with your tips and tricks and help. And in that specific niche that you talk about on Instagram. Can you get more general? Yes, over time you can definitely get more general as your audience base is set and continues to mold. But right now you're trying to build that audience base. So if you are all over the place, it's going to be very confusing and nobody will know exactly why they're following you. When I started ChicaConfident.com, I focused on 4 different niches: health, beauty, fashion, and fitness. And I developed YouTube videos. You can see some of these old videos. I still have a couple up on my channel because it reminds me of how far I've come. But these videos were all over the place. They did focus on topics that were trending, were useful, people were searching, but they were not zoned in and I was totally unclear in my passion, purpose, and pursuit with Chica Confident. So as a result, I was not seeing the growth that I wished and hoped for. I do not want the same thing to happen to you. If you're watching this video, you can learn right now starting off, or if right now you're in the midst of it and are frustrated, how to do it the right way and really see that growth and profitable niche development right now. So it will quicken your results and your growth with your business and you can avoid these unnecessary mistakes. So I know you may be thinking, okay Morgan, I now see the importance of having a niche. But how do I even figure out what my niche should be? I have so many different topics that I'm passionate about. I get you, I feel you, I've been there. What I suggest that you do is do a content brainstorming. And by that I mean you pick 4 different niches, 4 different topics, and brain dump tons of different ideas in each of those 4 different topics. As you do this, you are going to see there's a very effortless flow to certain niches over others. When that starts to happen, do not ignore it because that is intentional and that's going to help you decide which niche you should focus on. Because the niches that you can provide more effortless content in and really enjoy more is going to be the ones you should focus on because you can provide more consistent value and content over time that is more effortless. For me personally, I love skincare and I love fashion, but I found that even in those skincare topics, I got very burnt out on sharing ideas and tips because it wasn't a topic that I was just super passionate about sharing and one that I could produce a lot of content in consistently to help my audience. And as I changed these different topics, they definitely became more confused and my audience wasn't even sure what I was talking about. So to avoid that, decide what you can do effortlessly and focus in on that as you develop and mold your Instagram platform and use your niche to develop an audience base that you could bring over to your actual blogging business and your website and eventually products and services that you may want to sell. These niches that you figure out are what I call your zone of Chica genius. These are your topics that you will become an expert in to learn more information about because you will be excited to research these topics, become more enlightened, and as a result inspire and encourage your target audience that you are developing. After you develop this niche, I will say you have to go 3 niches deep. So what do I mean by that? If you decided that you're passionate about women's fitness, okay, great. So what about women's fitness? What category? Okay, female moms in fitness. I think you could get even narrower than that. Okay, how about female moms postpartum fitness? see how specific that actual niche is that you can talk about. You can research it, you can study it, you can do case studies, you can learn all about this niche. If you are passionate about the topic, you are going to want to put in the time and effort to learn more about it so that you can enlighten your audience that is struggling in this niche, that needs help. Instagram is full of niches and creators trying to develop their ideas and share it with the world. It's a free platform, and when you develop a profitable niche that is expert, focused, and narrowed down, you are going to be able to develop a core, strong audience that is going to be profitable and useful for your business. Instagram is an amazing way to easily and seamlessly search hashtags, figure out what's trending, figure out what's searched often on Instagram, and see what people are needing and what their pain points are. Once you zeroed in your focus and your targeted individual type, you are going to find it much easier to develop content that you love and that you enjoy talking about. Because if you don't enjoy it, there's really no point, and it will not be sustainable, and it will certainly not grow into the business that you hope for. Okay, I hope these tips were so helpful for you. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because if you don't give it a thumbs up, how am I gonna know you liked it, Chica? Definitely stick around and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this in the future. Check out these other 2 videos where I talk a lot about social media and marketing and being an influencer and growing your business. And I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day wherever you're watching this video. Besos.